Your favorite part of getting training camp underway?
Definitely seeing all the guys again. Everyone see how everyone's summers went and where they went and what they did, and obviously we were able to see some guys at a few weddings and catch up with them then. But it's always nice getting back and seeing how guys' summers went.
How do you view your role and responsibility evolving this year?
Just keep doing the same things I've been doing. Obviously, no surprise we've had a few mainstays leave our back end. So keep doing the same things that have made me a good defenseman throughout my career, and just keep getting a little more responsibility.
Bruce said he's looking to see which one of you guys takes on that vocal leadership responsibility. Is that something that you feel like you've kind of grown into over the last little bit? Do you feel like you can probably take that next step in that?
Yeah, but you can't force that stuff, right? I think you just keep being who you are, and we have a lot of great leaders in our room, whether you're 34, 35, or you're 22, 23. We have a lot of guys that have a lot of lead in a lot of different ways. So, but for myself, I've always been comfortable with who I am and what I do, and the kind of personality I bring, and that doesn't change moving forward, right? And obviously, also a big voice and a couple guys, right? So, and that's been the same case over the past couple of years. Losing guys like Marchie and big voices in our room, and other guys have to step up, but you can't force that stuff, right? You don't want to be someone you're not, and keep being the same person I have been, and just keep getting better.
What worked well with you and Noah last year that you can kind of translate over to this year, and if you guys are going to be working together full time now?
A lot of similarities between playing with different guys, right? I think on our back end we've had to rotate pairs, even though we've kind of had the same guys for quite a while. Guys have had to play with each other throughout games when guys have gone down, right? Whether it's Petro, myself, Theo going out, whoever it is, right? Guys have had to mix around and play with one another, and I think just being able to read off Andy and understand, kind of read his mind, what he's doing. I can read his body language really well, just how he's skating and the way he's moving, the way he's going to take on guys one-on-one or two-on-two, whatever it is. And I feel like I just know him as a player and kind of what he's thinking. And it was kind of similar to that way with Hager. Like, I knew what he was doing before he would even engage with a guy or move a puck, or what he was thinking before he was going to get a puck. So, and I think both of us have really good feet. I think his puck skills, the way he plays one-on-one with guys, the way he likes to play offense, I can lean into that and help him, create a little bit more and get him pucks and, just break out the puck for him and I. So,
did you spend any time thinking about who you might play with, or who would you be paired with?
I don't get paid to make those decisions.
Didn't.
No, that's out of my control. I just got to play the best I can, and whoever I get paired with, that's what I'm playing with. Not to be,
No.
But yeah, I don't make those decisions, so I can't worry about something I can't control. I can control how good I play. And I know I play really well, and I'm a really good defenseman in this league. And I know, obviously, with a few guys going out, there's more responsibility, and that's something I've been craving for quite a while.
Bruce has talked about an opportunity is there for a couple of you guys to take that next step. What's that next step look to you?
To me, it's just being more responsibility, playing more minutes, and obviously playing a little more up in the lineup, right? And with that comes with more consistency. And that's what I've been trying to build my game on since I got here, 7-8 years ago, was, coming from college to the American League, I was working on consistency. Being a pro is hard, and being an 82-game pro is even harder. And then you mix in being 82 games in the NHL, it's difficult as a defenseman. So working on the consistency of getting your body and your mind right every single night, going out there, and you can't just go out there and be there. You have to go out there and succeed and execute and be able to play 20, 22 minutes. And, that's what excites me, is being able to have the responsibility to do that, but do it at a very high level. And that's fun.
You're obviously familiar with Bruce Cassidy's style practices, but given that this was your first training camp day as the Golden Knight, what stood out to you?
Yeah, I think the pace was high. I think everybody here is super excited to be back, and I think everybody's just excited to get going. I think it's a fun time of year when everybody kind of comes back from their summer endeavors and gets to just play some hockey again.
What areas of your game were you most focused on over the off-season?
I think kind of just the strength side of things. I'm a taller guy. I can definitely fill into my frame a little more, and just kind of trying to be a little bit of a harder player to play against, somebody that is tough to knock off a puck, and I think just kind of really enjoying being out on the ice.
What are you most proud of when you look at what you accomplished last year? And aside from being tougher to play against, are there any goals this year?
Yeah, I think the first one is to score on a goalie, but I think kind of just heading into this year, it was a big step for me last year to be around these guys and to be up all year and kind of just be a sponge around the locker room and listen to the coaches every step of the way, and kind of just take everything that I can and kind of add it to my game and kind of add it to my career path, and I couldn't be more excited to come back again this year.
What do you think it'll take to stand out this camp and this preseason?
I think just kind of sticking to things that I've always identified myself as, like trying to be a reliable player and somebody that shows up to work every day and just be a fun teammate to be around.
Does it feel different being here from the start?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a different vibe around here. It's nice to kind of get here a little early and be around the guys for a couple weeks and kind of just leading up to camp. I think that's a different feeling, and it's nice to kind of be settled in here, back at home and just be really prepared for camp.